Then the Barbara quarter. Barbara quarter is one of the very beautiful coins. See the eagle in the back, the open wings. I like the feeling of like a Roman ancient coin that the Barbara, quarter and half and dime gives me. 1892 to 1916, guys. 90% silver. Barbara quarter. And then here, my favorite, maybe my favorite coin of all this. The Standing Liberty, but they have the other name for it. Is the Flying Eagle. From 1916 to 1930. They didn't even have it, and they didn't make it for long. My favorite. Now we're gonna go up to the halves. We're gonna start with the Barbara half. By the way, the Washington quarter here is from 1932 to 1964. And you have the special bicentennial, here, quarter, half, and dollar. We'll get to these later. It's the centennial for the 200 centennial years from 1776 to 1976. You can get them in silver with the S mark, uncirculated. I want to mention all the dates in between first, but since we hit it here with the quarter, so going back to the Barbara half. (1892 to 1915). This is 1911. See the open arms eagle again. As worn as they are, and and the worn edge is supposed to be rated, but it's not, almost no more, as beautiful they are still. Love them. Then the Vulcan Liberty, which is the very very loved coin out there. The 1916 to 1947 Vulcan Liberty half. The Kennedy half. Franklin half. The Franklin half is from 1948 to 1936. I actually like the back of this coin. The bill, also a little tuned, if you can see that, has some coloring, beautiful coloring here. The Candy they have is from 1964, which is the last year for making silver, until present. They have only 1 year, the 1964, in 90% silver, and from 1965 to 1969 in 40% composite silver. This is a 1968, 40%. Here we have the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Which was made in between 1979 to 1981, and again in 1999. Non-silver. Now we're going to the big row. The most famous and valuable theme in the American history coinage, the Morgan dollar. See, this one is, also tuned, has beautiful tuning in it. Between 1878 to 1904. Amazingly, again at 1921, the same year they start producing the Beast dollar. After 16 years, from stopping, producing it, they had from 1878 to 1904. I think they didn't come up with another design until they needed to put some more dollars in silver dollar in circulation. I believe because of the growing of the population. So they had to produce again, I think for 16 years they didn't figure out another design. So they had some. This is the 1921, which is the year they start producing it later. 16 year later, which is cool. And then for the same year they started making the peace dollar with the face of the liberty. And the dignity, I will call it the dignity stand for the eagle in the back. From like the back side angle. So the Beast dollar is actually from 1921 to 1928. And then they have the Eisenhower dollar. From 1971 to 1978. You can find at 1971 for the S mark, the 40% silver for the Eisenhower dollar. Other than that, it's just copper composite. So you can tell from here. This is the back of it. And here is what we have now is the American eagle with with the Liberty in the front and the eagle in the back, from 1986 to present. 90% silver. You're not gonna find this in circulation. It's not considered junk silver. These are all 90% silver. This is a 999 silver. You can only find them in collections. So yeah, guys, get some of this, put some money into it. This is the real savings. You're gonna feel it as soon as you get started. This is the best investment you can do for yourself and your kids. Alright guys, be safe out there. I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.